Ladies and gents, Omru Reaction. This is Weapons by the channel Incognito Mode, Internet Store in Incognito Mode. This is one of the latest video he uploaded just a few days ago. Damn, he's gonna tackle weapons now. This is one of the in the field thing again, I guess. Yeah, there are not many dislikes, so I guess he didn't tackle the guns right issue here. Okay, because every time internet student touches a subject, if it's sensitive subject, like, oh, wait a minute, I guess it's just gonna talk about about different weapons and things. It's gonna be fun. Remember, if you like my reaction, don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the reaction. There's a link in the description. Check out the cast for place, check out the cards in here. Let's watch it.
Weapons. Weapons. Am I good with a weapon? Yes. Am I carrying weapons on me? Always. Pistols at sunset, the bullets don't reach that far. Aha, check out this weapon I just made. Stay still. Predator missiles. They're working in league with the torpedoes. Tactical airstrike. Why, what's air supposed to do? All this and more on this episode of In the Battlefield. Get it? Sorry if I sound weird. It's because I went to the Asian supermarket today.
Yeah?
Because we bought some AstroTurf.
Fake grass.
Yeah, I didn't want to take care of it, so we AstroTurfed some of the backyard, right?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like shit. Anyway, the neighbor's cat has started shitting on the AstroTurf. What am I gonna? I can't just kill the neighbor's cat. I don't think I can get away with that. I didn't want to get into it with the neighbors either. Excuse me, do you know you've got a cat and it shits on, like...
You can't police a cat in the same way that you can a dog.
That's right.
Cats are a law unto themselves.
So I went to the Chinese supermarket, right? Because obviously the thing to do is to buy about 3 liters of chili oil and then fill a weed sprayer with it and then just start spraying the whole garden in chili oil to the point where it just kind of turns red. And then it starts trying to take a shit, and then it goes, oh god.
It turns the grass red, or it turns the shit red, and you're hoping that this is going to, like, scare the cat. So something's going wrong here.
I need to talk to a doctor. So, you know, the grass is looking a lot redder than it usually does.
Wait, this is the AstroTurf. So
Yeah.
you've essentially just dyed fake grass red.
Yeah, pretty much. And, you know, the whole place reeks of chili oil. And if...
Okay, so you have a cat nuisance, so you're gonna put chili oil all over this fake grass. At this point, I would just remove it and not put fake grass at all, because this is just way too much effort. Red grass, it's better to not have grass at all.
the cat shits there anyway, then boy is he going to have won this war.
Could you not have just let the shitting continue? And
No, it's an outrageous amount of shit. He's taking like 3 shits a day. Like he doesn't even keep it to the sort of back of the property where you wouldn't notice it. It's like right on the front. That's the first thing a guest would see. And then we've got a cat, and so people think, oh, you guys are just dirty. Why don't you clean up after yourself? No, you don't. So anyway, that's the reason I went to the Asian supermarket, and while I was there was some sour candy.
Ooh.
That's the full story of why I'm eating sour candy.
It tracks. What gay bomb?
So you've seen the gay bomb, right?
I've heard of it. I'm fascinated by it naturally because it was theoretical.
In 1994, the US military actually considered building a gay bomb. The idea of a gay bomb came from a desire to okay, I can't even read it. Quality is not there. And distract their opponents, but not necessarily kill them. Debilitate, okay. It's a small, I'm not running this in full screen, so yeah. Okay, this is just feels weird. I think this is one of those things that people just say it, like US military try to do, man, a conspiracy theorist or something. But if they actually try to do this, it's just effed up shit, man.
Theoretical, right?
Yes.
I love that Simon Fisher has put
Oh,
a
you're kidding me.
rainbow
I think
gay
the
bomb.
chief idea behind it was, okay, you make your enemy uninhibited and extremely aroused, and then they are more likely in a non-combat situation to start doing it with each other. It wouldn't work in a fight. No one's going to go, oh, I'm just too horny to fight, and they just start running at their own men in the other direction. But maybe it's a permanent change. You've got your wife back home and your kids. What if you come home gay? Sorry, honey, I gotta be my true self now.
This might really backfire because it might make the opposing army like even more bonded with one another. Because now they're just like, I gotta save my
Yes.
dude because like he's great. I love him. I'm just thinking now of this like super elite gay army.
It's just you and me, skin on skin, stripped to the waist.
that are just so loyal to one another that they are unstoppable.
Just like rolling in rainbow camouflage. Everybody's just
Or maybe their vanity would come in a way and they're like, oh, these conditions are fucked up. I can't stay here. I'm going to the great hotel or something.
like super afraid of them.
Now the guns
What
got
about guns? Have you ever fired a gun?
Yeah, only a rifle. Yeah, I thought it was pretty neat.
When I was in America, I made a beeline for the gun range.
Yeah?
Went full hog. I wanted to see what it was like. And it turns out, it really made me feel like a man.
People do say that, though, a bit dismissively, but there must be something absolutely instinctual about holding a weapon. You'll sort of notice it if you ever go for a hike and you pick up a stick that just feels really well weighted to hold.
Yeah, it's, I guess, this is one of our tribal genes left in us, I guess. Lots of, tribal genes that left in us that, we act in a way without, that doesn't really sit well with the current culture that we live in, right? In the advanced technology, but certain, tribal genes that are in us that feels just weird in that sense. But it's, it's carry origins from, when caveman times, I guess. So this is one of those things, right? Because, long before, people killing each other was just normal, the way to survive. You had to kill each other. So around that time, anybody with a big weapon is like an alpha male. So every time somebody holds a gun, like, yeah, man, it just feels that, that mentality. Like, yeah, I'm the alpha male, that kind of thing. Even though in today's culture, if you kill anyone, right, you go to jail for 50 million years. You know that, but still, that tribal gene kicks in every time you hold a gun. Like, yeah, man.
You could use it like a weapon. I do find myself like naturally carrying that around and just sort of feeling good about it.
Yeah, it's the ultimate tool.
Yeah, I bet there's something about that. In the past, the ones that pick up a pretty good stick and just walk around with it survive a lot more.
Absolutely.
They're so loud, though.
Oh, God.
I can't stand how loud they are. Oh, silencers are banned in most states, I think. And it seems to me like the reason that legislation has come into place is because everybody watches the movies.
Oh, okay. So it's legal on all these green states, only banned in some of them like California and, I guess, New York. I don't know.
The reason that legislation has come into place is because everybody watches the movies and thinks that a gun with a silencer on it sounds like like it's in Hitman, but it's actually just there so you don't go fucking deaf.
Yeah.
It's still really loud. I suppose you wouldn't be able to recognize that sound, so...
Okay, obviously silencers are loud. It's not like you're not going to hear it. It's not silencers, it's suppressors, right? It's not like you're not going to hear them, but it's not loud as a, non-suppressed guns, right? So it's like, if you are in some kind of an open areas, like, okay, some kind of a halls or something, like how they saw there, how John Wick was walking in airport or something. So if you're in this situation like that, people are walking around, there is a, bit of a noise because there are lots of people there. Somebody drops a luggage or something, it makes a sound. So if you suddenly shoot somebody with a suppressed gun, right? And if you're clever about it, people will not notice that it was a gun, like something fell over or something. It won't be loud enough. But as far as hearing it, yes, people in immediate, area would definitely hear it. Like, 10, even 15 feet, somebody would hear like there was something. It can't be completely silenced. And I think, suppressors came about obviously because of military. Everything comes from military. So in, special forces, basically, when somebody conducting some kind of an operation, right, they are going through, objectives to objectives of a certain area. Like first we're going to do this here, then we're going to do that there. So their objective is basically whatever you do, then if you have to shoot somebody, obviously in that immediate area, people will hear it. But at least somebody in the far distance won't be alerted, like there was just a gunfire. And that's why suppressor were made, like immediate 10, 15, 20 feet area, people will know it and they can neutralize anybody's there if there's an issue. But at least somebody 100 feet plus away, far distance, they won't hear it like they were shooting there, so they won't get alerted. That's why suppressors are there. Not because you can't hear it completely, like you're walking between people, right? Average people who just suddenly shoot somebody with a suppressor and people around you won't notice. No, that doesn't happen.
Regularly.
No. Can you silence a shotgun? Oh, you can.
Yeah.
Actually, adds a degree of style to it. The silencer is a bit like adding a mustache to a gun.
Yeah. It does make it look a lot cooler. You got to admit that much. Like, that lame.
Oh.
Hey. That's like immediately cool.
Because bigger.
Like, I even think he becomes more handsome between shots,
Play it again. I'm going to close my eyes and just... This is welcome to America's favourite game show. Silenced or unsilenced?
Okay.
All right. Well, I was
Silenced,
definitely
obviously.
silenced.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I feel like that's a big assault rifle. It's probably silenced, right? Because it didn't have, a high-pitched disturbance. So it was silenced, I think.
It sounded like no, but
Yeah.
I couldn't really.
Oh, 223. See, it didn't have, really ear-shattering. Okay, even if it's a lower volume, there is a, peak, right? Volume peak that you hear it. It didn't have that, so it's probably silenced.
Tell.
Okay, how about this one?
That's
That's probably not silenced, right?
definitely not silenced. That is full.
Whoa! 12 gun suppressor. What's the point of that? Suppressing a shotgun. But yeah, like I said, for the enemy at the distance probably won't hear you.
Hog.
Interesting.
Silenced.
Ah,
Okay, all 4 of those were silenced.
Ah, you tricked me.
I did.
You correctly guessed that it was behind a pillow.
That's a bloody good one, isn't it? Because that wouldn't silence anything. I mean, it might make it quieter for the person who's getting shot. But why the hell else would that work?
I'm just going to put the pillow on so it doesn't hurt your ears.
Thank you. Pillow silencer.
120.7.
I like the idea that off screen it's just like someone tied to a chair.
Yeah.
So now we'll use the pillow. All right, Jerry.
Jerry? Is that who he's got tied up?
Yeah.
What's the deal with airplane peanuts?
Oh, yeah.
But it only went up to 102 decibels. 120.7.
CNN go.
That's not bad, man. 120 to 102. It's not that silenced, but it's not bad. And I think, pillow thing must be, to hide muzzle, I guess. Muzzle flash or something. So I guess, people won't see the direction it's coming from. I mean, if you use pillow in that sense. But, I'm not talking about the movie thing where somebody's there's one guy you're hurting, killing, and there's nobody around. He's in a room in a bed, and then you put pillow and shoot it. That's just stupid. That doesn't do anything. That will be still loud enough for anybody in the building to hear, right? I think hiding the muzzle would make sense, but no.
It's fully Samuel.
This is the AR-15.
Right. A lot of people will buy this just because it's cool.
Why else would you buy a gun?
Is it illegal to look cool now? Is that what they're saying?
I'm sorry, I really dislike the sort of moralistic tone there of just like, some people just buy this gun to be cool. Yeah, of course.
Isn't that the reason for half the things we do?
I'm pausing way too much. All right, first of all, the argument about the guns right in the USA basically boils down to it's for the defense, right? So you can't say that it looks cool, that's why we have it. That's just becomes an issue then. You have to say it's a defense. But then again, you can buy sniper rifle. Sniper rifle is not for a defense, right? I mean, you can see somebody who's trying to hurt you coming from the distance. Like, that guy is going to hurt you. Shotgun makes sense, right, for the defense. Some of the guns make sense too, semi-automatics, but not the sniper rifle. But yeah.
You buy a slightly nicer car, or you cut your hair a certain way.
Did you just get that haircut to look cool? Yeah, man. Fuck off.
The defining characteristic of the AR-15 is the speed and power of the bullet.
That whole defining feature of a bullet is that they go fast and are powerful.
Yeah, well, it's no good if it bounces right off you.
The bullet goes at the speed of bullet.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell happened here?
That looks
Oh,
like a
shit.
classic, like GoldenEye N60.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. That is scary as fuck. If I walk in some gun range and that is there, I'll be like, oh, hell no. People just shoot left and right there.
54 bullet hole as well. It's classic.
You fire too many and these ones start disappearing. Alright, ordinary things. Let's do gun lessons from people who also don't know much about guns, but I know a little bit. Do you know what the difference is between automatic, semi-automatic, pump action?
Pump action is the one where you've got to sort of like jerk the gun off before it'll fire again. Semi-automatic's more like do-do,
Yeah, one
Yeah,
shot.
yeah, one trigger pull, one bullet.
An automatic is like
Yeah, you hold it down and it goes all over the place.
If I wanted to fire this,
All right. When I was a kid, I'm like semi-automatic, so it must be shooting in burst or something because it has word automatic in it. Then I realized, wait a minute. You pull a trigger and you can only shoot once. I'm like, what's automatic about that? But then I realized, right, there are such thing as bolt action rifles that you have to put bullet every single time you shoot, right? You have to reload every single time you shoot. So in that sense, it makes sense. Like automatic in the sense that you don't have to put bullets every single time you shoot, right? But you still have to pull trigger every single time. So semi-automatic. Well, automatic is full just automatic thing. Damn, I mean, no, I've seen videos of people shooting AK-47, right? In constant fire, and their gun is pretty stable. And I'm like, what the fuck? AK-47 has real kick, right? So how much training you have to do to really learn like how to hold AK-47 just right, so you're not just all over the place while shooting it. Because I'm pretty sure you have to be really strong, right? But I've seen people who are not strong, who are really lean and just holding the gun. So maybe there's a technique to it.
On full semi-automatic, all I do is keep firing. Now I won't probably.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what that full
Quick
semi
translate that.
How do they both look like Tim Cook? He looks like Tim Cook and Mike Pence had a baby.
That's sweet. I don't like the way I can see the outline of his nipples through his shirt. I kind of feel like for the news, just wear, like, I don't...
Do you find it erotic? Can you not focus?
Yeah.
What I find distracting is that one seems much lower than the other.
Yeah, what's up with that?
It's a weapon designed to inflict maximum damage.
It's a weapon.
It's a gun.
And not enough.
Yeah, this is why people don't watch things like that in CNN especially, where they hype up too much. It's a fully semi-automatic, like it's either it's full automatic or semi. What does that mean? Fully semi-automatic, a gun made for inflict full damage or something. Yeah, it's a gun.
People are using Nord. So much of their private data is out in the open. I have to show everyone why Nord matters. Huge deal on a 2-year plan. Pirating movies. I call the police. Store his with history. That guy is gay. He's not buying that for his dog.
Are you sure it's COVID?
Sorry, wrong building. Chinese spy.
Yeah, I'm just tired of being
Did you
single,
find
know.
some cream for that rash, Sarah? Up and away. Looks like I'm too late to save you hundreds of dollars with region-specific pricing on funerals. Why?
I couldn't let you expose my secret. That I actually enjoy playing Field of Tanks Mobile. Goodbye.
You could have just used Nord, nobody would have known. Will Nord survive? Will the sponsorship contract be renewed?
Alright, first of all, did he just sponsor two things at once with the tank thing and NordVPN? I don't know.
Find out next time on... Also get a huge deal off 2-year plan, plus 4 free extra months, yay! Nord.com/incognito. Ad.
When I was a kid, there was this brand of sour candy called Toxic Waste. Do you get that in Australia?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Came in the little tub. I loved that stuff.
I'm going to bet this was way long before, right? Because in today's culture, if there's a candy named Toxic Waste, no parent is going to give their kids that. Not today's culture.
Oh man, I've been addicted to sour candy since I can remember. And of course, the more that you're told that you're not allowed something, the more alluring it becomes. I was about 5 or 6. I'd sneak some change from the kitchen counter. I would take a bit of a side route on the way home and go to the old dairy. And sometimes they would have this sour candy. And it was 5 cents a piece. And I'd go in there and I'd buy like $1 worth. I'd scoff it all down on the way home. One day, I got like $5 worth of coins. That gave you like 50 pieces. And 50 pieces is way too many to finish by the time you get home. So I had like half a bag full. I'm gonna have to hide this somehow. I'll just hide it under my shirt. And I walked into the house thinking no one's gonna be the wiser. And my sister, the first thing she saw, she's like, "What's under your shirt?" I'm like, "Oh, nothing." And I go running to my room. And maybe it was my mom or my dad, I don't know, they come running after. They go, "What is that? What do you got? What do you got?" I then like ran out, and then I just ran to the neighbors. It was like being caught with drugs.
I don't know, I'm hearing Jason Bourne music playing when he just jumped out of the window.
And I knew this neighbor kid, and I was like, "You gotta take this, you gotta take this." And he takes it and he hides it under the cushions and the couch and the lounge. And then I walk out the door of the neighbor's place. Nothing. It wasn't anything.
Still sweating from the sour candy as well. When I was a kid, my contraband was violent horror movies and such.
Oh, no.
And I remember one time my dad drove me to a sleepover and I wanted to bring some horror movies that I had squirreled away in my room.
This is great. Your mum's cleaning your room and she like looks under your bed and instead of like porno mags, there's just Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, in fact, that did eventually happen. And I got given a stern talking to.
All right, ordinary things. Let me tell you all about the birds and bees.
Oh, gee, Pa. Oh, shucks. I don't know nothing about all that business.
Then you take her boyfriend's face and you put it on your face, and that's when you run into the room.
Possibly inspired by watching Midnight Express, I like got the DVDs and like taped them to my torso under my t-shirt, and I was just sat next to my dad on the drive there.
So did he get caught?
No, I didn't. But
oh, what? Isn't there a big square outline on your shirt?
I think I put a jumper on as well. If I recall, actually, I remember my dad saying like, "Aren't you warm in that?" I think it was summer and already sweating. What if he catches me with Kill Bill Volume 2 under my
Yeah, I think his father probably knew what he was doing there. If it's a summer and you have a hoodie like that on, jumper on like that on, he's like, okay, he's hiding something there.
So did you watch the movie at the place?
I don't think people were too impressed.
Right.
Do you want to watch this? Some guy gets his head cut off. No, man. Like, just want to talk about girls and stuff.
We're just trying to have a good time.
Yeah. Oh, I was hoping I could ruin all your nights.
What?
People get a fake foot, they lose it in a
Bar brawl of some kind.
Yeah, exactly.
happen?
So they give you a fake foot. So what would you do if you could have like any sort of fake foot become a weapon? What would the weapon be?
Well, how about it looks like a normal foot, but then I take it off and it's just like one big titanium spike.
Yeah.
You could like twist it off and replace it with other things like a snooker cue or, one of those like grabbers.
Okay, so this isn't really a weapon. This is a multi-tool.
Yeah, I think so.
You
I
want
would-
like a Swiss Army foot.
Yeah, a multi-tool, multi-foot.
That would be quite good. You're caught in the wilderness or whatever, and then you've just got a whole bunch of tools in there.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, no problem. Let me start a fight. I would probably have, it would be a gun, for sure.
This is when you're in the woods, is it? Well, see, I'm next to you right now. I've got my multi-tool, and I've just, like, twisted my axe.
Okay, I don't know why I'm thinking about this too much, but I think gun would be a problem because it would heat up and it's attached to your leg. That's why every time somebody in the movies or anything show about somebody who's having prosthetic, or maybe somebody who's a robot who has, prosthetic type of leg, synthetic leg, whatever, they always have a blade attached to it and some kind of a, ninja moves just kills people with the blade. Guns is an issue because of that, because it would heat up and it's not good. It would burn up your pant probably, or, burn up your leg.
Attachment on, and I'm just like kicking wood. I'm kicking trees down.
Yeah, I'll shoot you. And then I'll take your multi-tool.
You won't have the twisty bit.
Yeah, you've got it like a key.
Exactly.
It'll click out of one.
The one of them is like a wheel powered by an engine that if I just balance on that one wheel, I can like go around like Rosie in the Jetsons.
Oh shit, that would be good. Like those wheelie shoes, but it's diesel.
Yeah. As someone who's completely normal and well-adjusted, I have thought about if you were to kill someone, like what would be the best way to get away with it.
Yeah.
People could have these elaborate plans of kill him and I'll like burn the body in the bath. Nah. The best way is just to find them on the street, let off 2 rounds.
I think the best way to get away from murder is having a rich parents, because I don't know, everything else you get caught.
Walk away, hood up.
Yeah.
No fuss, no muss.
I think you're right. Right. Let's plan a murder.
Brilliant.
Because I don't understand how it's done in the modern day and someone gets away with it.
Yeah.
Let's say I'm trying to kill you, right?
Cool. Yeah.
So first I have to find your address. I'd have to go to England. So now there's records of me searching your address. There's records of me being in the country. I then have to get to your place. I rent a car or I take an Uber. And then all along that route are cameras that are tracking the license plate of the car I'm in. And I've got a phone on me, and that's being constantly picked up on every cell tower.
Yeah, the first thing you want to do is leave your phone at home. If you're Ubering to your murder, I think
Let's say I Uber within 5 kilometers of your place. Okay. And then I just start walking to your
everything you're not supposed to, he's doing everything. He's taking Uber and everything.
place. The whole route is going to have cameras along it. I get to your place and what do? I like knock on the door and then you answer it and then I have to go like bang everybody sees.
Look at this dude.
No, okay. Nope. That means I need to break into your place. What do you do from there? This is becoming so difficult.
I say you got to smash the window in and make it look like a robbery gone wrong.
Bang. On the way out, I steal the DVDs real quick and just put them in my shirt. Then I guess you just sort of take off running. It'll still be a robbery gone wrong. And so they'll...
Okay, so that's what this was all about, right? Him finding him because of the DVDs. He stole his DVDs and he had to die.
Still start tracking these cameras.
Yeah.
They'll just start following the line.
We got him.
I think you're putting too much faith in the CCTV system. I think it is quite fallible. They're not everywhere.
Yeah, okay. It is, it's not that accurate the way you think, right? The way how TV shows tell you CS and everything. Okay, here you go in half an hour. We even tracked him down. Okay, police are already on the way. That's not how it happens. It's not that quick. But yeah, paper trail will eventually, you will eventually get caught, right? I mean, there are lots of small things here and there, and if the investigators are, more competent, there are lots of things they could use to track you down eventually. But no, they won't just see the CCTV and before you can even go, they'll catch you.
Right. Anyway, point is, it's impossible ordinary things. It cannot be done.
Come on, man. Really can't be done. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are lots of murders that happened in just past month throughout the world, right? And I'm even in the major cities, there's at least some of them are still unsolved, right? I'm pretty sure there is more than some of them, but let's just be conservative and say some of them are unsolved. It's not. We are thinking we are living in this is some kind of cyberpunk type of world where there are cameras everywhere. Cameras are not everywhere, even in the places like London. It doesn't cover every single street and everywhere. And yeah, if you have to be careful in that sense, but yeah, people do get away with it, especially if you're rich, like I said, and you own some of the senators.
I just think, if aliens are real, that just completely changes the way everyone sees the world. It'd be amazing.
Maybe. What do you reckon the alien weapon would be?
Well, the anal probe is the classic. When combined with the gay bomb,
Get
it
the
stops
face.
being a weapon.
That is not a weapon. It's a medical analytical tool.
That's a good point.
Do you reckon they clean the probe between analyzing humans?
Depends.
Every time there's an alien abduction things, right? Some aliens abducted somebody and they probed our ass or something. Like, what the fuck? You saying that some alien came from the long distance, 4 light years away, right? The nearest star to us, if we try to go there, would require 70,000 years for us to go there. So if an alien came from anywhere, even if our nearest star, and they would come here fast, they would not wait around for 70,000 years, that means they have technology we can't even comprehend, right? I mean, they are way too advanced. And if they can't do that, why would they probe your ass, right? I mean, if they want to scan anything for you, they don't have to put something physically in your body. They could scan you. Right? They probably can scan you from space.
What the aliens are doing with the probing? Are they just measuring butthole circumference for their files?
Yeah, what could be done there that wouldn't just be easily done with some sort of alien pill or an X-ray? I reckon they pull out that probe, go, this is fucking disgusting, and then they just shoot everyone up the airlock. They go, another one.
They're all gross.
This is gross every time.
I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. This is horrible.
You would think there would be just as much mouth probing as there would be.
Hopefully not with the same probe.
All right. So yeah, every time there's conspiracy theorists, right? And I'm sure somebody in the comments will go, yeah, you don't know this case. Check this video. There are people even telling me to check out some video about flat Earth. I mean, no, man. I'm not touching that, all right? Earth is not flat, right? Your evidence is half-assed, right? Let's not talk about flat Earth right now. The point is, every time there are conspiracy theories, I don't know why they have this kind of obsession with, anal probes and the other conspiracy theories like, QAnon and things. These politicians are running pedophile ring. Man, I think your mind is a bit way more dirty, right? Because this is the kind of thing you always come up with, anal probe, pedophile ring. I'm like, what the fuck? This is what you think all day long? Damn. Alright people, right now I have to go, so I guess we'll take on other half video next time. It's been half an hour already. So yeah, this was good, man. Weapons. I mean, they're tackling one by one topics. I thought there would be a longer topic since it's a half an hour long video. But no, they have lots of topics to talk about, right? They are, jumping from topics to topics. But it's damn fun. Alright people, if you like my reaction, don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out the reaction, there's a link in the description. Check out the cast for playlists like Internet Student Reaction with all of my reaction videos about this channel. And obviously the main channel and the incognito mode. I looked at quite a few of them, so check that out. I still haven't reacted to any story mode channel that he has. It's all about games and things. Maybe I'll check it out one day. So yeah, check that out. Check out the playlist too, like history, Khasgazar Nutshell with all of scientific videos. I love them. And CGP Grey, Tier Zoo. And yeah, comment down if you want to react to any specific video, and I'll see you next time.